What's up, world? It's your boy back at you again. I gotta drop a quick one on y'all, man. Man, the sex capades at the work site be off the chain, cuz. So much so, I can't do nothing but trip out these people now. And then I was talking to some, a former coworker about it. And I said, yeah, I find stupidity funny now, yo. How they say it's on phone them grade, man. So, what was it, Sunday? I had another because people don't be having my phone number. So I had a co-worker who was off, inbox me to tell her our other coworker, was she cool with, ask could she be placed in a certain area. So I say no, because my spotty sense was tingling. So, I work in the treatment field or whatever. It's males and female clients. So I was gonna stick on the female wing because it's kind of like off to itself, out the way, whatever, whatever. So I get to work. She tell me she don't want to work with the females. Da da da. Can her and the other girl switch? So I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Da da da. So what was that say? Monday. I was off Monday. Come back Tuesday. So all this information coming, across my eardrums about them saying she went in the man room and everybody see him talking all the time. And then when it's time for group, he go disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, Joe. So I go drop the bug in her ear, right? She act like she mad with me because I won't tell her who said it. I'm like, yo, the who, what, when, where, and why is completely irrelevant. And if you ain't doing it, why are you so worried about who said what, da da da? Had you took my advice and just got on about the way, you wouldn't have these problems. But hey, I know y'all don't listen to a man unless the man's actually lying to you. She's like, can't, and then she kept like, who telling, let's try to get somebody else. I'm like, I don't know. Again, it don't matter. But the people, well, it didn't really come from them. But the people in question, who she think telling, they trying to fuck the man too. This shit crazy, yo. Yo, it's just wild, yo. They be smashing the hell out these dudes, yo. And then supposedly there's a finance woman who handles all the, the money transaction, whatever have you. Uh, Supposedly now, I guess her and the owner got something popping off, right? So, through verifiable backdoor means, because I don't really be down the clinical, with them folk, administrative and all that. I just kind of stay where I'm at. Unless I go down there and talk to somebody for whatever reason. So supposedly somebody pulled her up about supposedly having, you know, this, sexual relationship with a married, with, the owner he's married or whatever. She married too. So she asserts that no, I wouldn't do that because I like my men tall, dark, and handsome. The owner, he not none of that. The dude she married to, not none of that. And supposedly the client she got caught having, inappropriate sexual relationship. He ain't none of that. He hope, man. And it just confirmed to me to a greater depth and degree. And of course, we know Chris Brown said these hoes ain't loyal. But now it just look like all the women are hoes, or at least at the very least have a hoe mindset. These women who are talking about fucking this particular male client that I'm speaking of, all them married. And it's gonna be a great big debacle about who can fuck this man first, yo. And they're gonna start throwing each other on the bus and divulging stories that may or may not be true to get everybody looking at that person so they can try to hurry up and get in these pants, yo. I'm at this point for the self-actualized black man or any man for that matter. What is the point? And then okay, you just use them for whatever it is since they hold. But I don't even feel the need to even do that because it just opens me up to too much liability. They're like, let's be honest, man. At this point, yo, I think they're just useless. Cause I mean, you hit them. I mean, maybe if you go out of town and do something like that, but in the backyard of where you live in, cause if you, they perceive you to be of a certain pedigree or, uh, you know, moral compass, whatever the case may be. It ain't no just hit and go on about your business. They gonna tear your name up. They gonna tell all your business. They gonna try to make it seem all super duper crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Willie Nook Nook and them, they gonna do it. You know what I mean? Ain't no backlash for them. But it's just crazy, yo. I was tripping off the shit the whole night last night, though. I couldn't even sleep because I'm just like, I'm just analyzing this particular dynamic in my head, like, and I've been there before, right? And it was going on. But as I continue to grow, evolve, taking information, discard the old, I don't even see no point in even fooling with none of them. Because ain't none of them going to benefit you nothing other than, ejaculation. These bitches don't listen. You know what I'm saying? They don't take heed to sound, wisdom, and instruction that benefit them. You know what I'm saying? Like when I told her, I was like, yo, none of this will be happening had you just stayed where I put you at. I was trying to help you out of something that you couldn't perceive at the time. And I didn't even actually perceive it. I just thought, I just had it like nah, I'm gonna just stick her over here. You know how like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna go over here. Nah, you know what? I'm going this way. But then you'll discover later on why you changed your mind, even though you didn't have any like information. But you did. It was all in your subconscious. My subconscious or my spidey sense or the spirit told me, yo, just go and stick that girl on self, yo, and save her from her own self. But they don't want to be saved. Because when I'm telling her about, you know what I'm saying, da da da, she was more concerned about who said what and da da da. But if it ain't true, why would you be concerned with none of that? And again, supposedly, she almost got jammed up previously for messing with a client, which is a no-no. Because then it opens up, like, we've had female staff members getting extorted. Because now they got something to hang over your head. You're putting your job at jeopardy, your professional reputation. But don't nobody care about none of that. Because most of them don't work nowhere. And I don't need them work. I just need them standing in that spot and hold it down. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just do everything else. I told one of the clients, because they see how I kind of operate. I'm like, man, I got to go in here and be like Kobe every night. What you need them for? Nothing. If I miss, get the rebound and kick it back to me. It's crazy, yo. It's awesome. It's laughable. Just seeing how far, like it seemed like to me, like back in the day, say you doing something, like you would do everything to hide it. Like y'all might meet, 30 minutes outside of town or, put your phone, put them, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody doing none of this. And then can't nobody figure out how everybody know. You in the man face all day long. So even if it is or ain't, it look like it. So if you was gonna do it, you know what I mean? Like always he speak to you, you know what I mean, little whoop whoop wop. He going about it business. But of course everybody gonna say that if you always in the man face and you come to work with the yoga pants on with all your clappers out. Look, I told her what that she can't wear some black and she got a fake butt, right? She got that joint rebuilt, renovated, right? So I say, yeah, why don't you cover that up? And she married, but I guess both of them cheap, whatever, the norm. So she's like, oh, you can't see now. I'm like, all right, whatever. I told you. Then later on, she come back, asked me, can I get her like a sweater out the donation club? I'm like, for what? You cold? She's like, no, I'm tied around my waist. So the client said something to her, then she put it on. But when I guess, I'm not technically, but when someone in authority over you says it, you make excuses for it. But a motherfucking client say you want to cover it up now. Cause you, man, I ain't even gonna go all into it, bro. This shit funny. I guess it was rain true. G's up and hoes down.